Hope all are doing good and enjoying our podcast. So thanks for your valuable feedbacks and the positive responses to us. Okay, keep continue the same kind of momentum. Thanks a lot. Okay. So today we will discuss. So maybe it is a little bit hot topic, like what is the difference in between direct and regular. Okay. So in the mutual funds, we have the two types of categories. That is the direct investment and regular investment. Right. So what is the difference? Why we need to consider? Okay. So direct, what happens is the person who wants to invest, they are taking their own decision. Maybe that is suggested by someone, or maybe bank people, or maybe friends, whoever it's maybe. Okay. So you have selected one fund, and you are directly investing the platform of the that particular company. Suppose what is HSBC. So you are directly going into the HSBC AMC platform, I mean that website, and you are directly investing there. Okay. If it is a Kotak related, so maybe in the Kotak AMC you are opening, and maybe whatever accounts or whatever the KYC is required, you are considering by yourself, and you are starting investment, whatever the fund you want to invest, either SIP or maybe lump sum or whatever the strategy it is. Okay. Regular means, see, you are coming through advisors like us, like a financial advisor or certified people, or maybe QFP, or maybe different roles we have in the financial sector, right? So through us, you are coming, and or maybe through the different platforms like where we have the tie-up like NJ Wealth or these kind of companies, right? So these and all coming as the regular. Even direct, some companies, I mean, some platforms, they are giving the free of cost only. Okay, but that is the different story. So if you are expecting more services from them, like customer care, or maybe dedicated person for you, or maybe immediate responses, okay, maybe branch wise support. Okay, see, whenever you want to talk with the people like us, right, when you have the doubt, or maybe you want more information, more clarification, okay, so certain strategies if you want to discuss, and what about your financial goals and all, right? So these and all, it's not possible, right, if you don't have the proper support, right? So even if you are taking the banks also, so nowadays if you are going to the banks, so they are also suggesting the mutual funds, right? Simply they will tell, okay, this fund is good, you can take it up, right? They don't know what is your background, what is your risk appetite, right? I'm not denying they won't suggest the good funds, okay? But simply blindly based on that bank name or bank people, if you are taking up, right, what will happen? Since they don't know what is your background, right? So what is your risk appetite? They don't know. What is your financial goals? They don't know. Simply if you are telling just to keep the 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, that doesn't work out, right? Right. Each fund also doesn't suit for the all the people. That is what we are keep on discussing in the our videos. Right. So simple example I can show here. So sharing my see, just check it out. So most of the people showing more interest in cricket, right? So that's the reason we are taking the cricket example here. See, there is one field set for the Steve Smith by the Ben Stokes. Okay, for the Steve Smith player, the field has been set here like this. Okay, but the same Ben Stokes, he has set in the different form for the Usman Kawsa. Right. See, cricket is same, right? Why they are setting different fields? Why they are applying different strategies here? Yeah, that we need to understand. Okay, and if you are taking different examples, right? See, we have a lot of online courses now. For each class, we have online courses. So Google is there, ChatGPT is there, right? These n number of platforms we have. Artificial intelligence related a lot of platforms we have. Still, why we are sending people to the school? Why we are spending the money over there? Even lakhs of rupees we are spending from the LKG play schools itself, right? What is the advantage we are getting? Why can't you take these just online platforms only? Right, within home only we can learn, within mobile only we can learn. There is no transportation required. And there is a lot of benefits, right? If you are staying in home and you are learning the things through online only. The same kind of difference it will come when you are going with the direct and regular. Okay. And next things, see, we take the cricket match or any kind of games, right? So all the players they have qualified from the different levels, like maybe Ranji Trophy, maybe district level, state level, country level, something and all. So they have qualified in the each and every level, right? So finally they are playing for the one country. Why they want coach? When they have that much of qualification, when they have that much skills, right? Because of skills only they reach at that level, right? Country level, country sponsorship they are doing for one country they are representing in Olympics or maybe whatever the place it is, right? For them, why India or any other countries they are spending a lot of money for to consider the one coach, even though they are already experts in their field? Are we thinking this kind of level anytime? Okay. So even if you are considered the every richest person, they definitely have the one mentor. Or maybe area-wise, they are having the different mentors also. Maybe spirituality one person, maybe financial sector one person, maybe business purpose one person. So like this, maybe they can have the multiple mentors also, right? It can be mentor or guru, whatever the name we are calling. Right? Why they are taking up their help, even though they are experts in that, they are good in that, even though they are maintaining companies by themselves, right? Definitely the benefit will be there. They knows what is your strengths and the weaknesses, right? How the handhold is required from that particular advisor, or maybe that proper financial plan, right? When we need to take the proper decisions. Even we shown some examples, right? So suppose if I'm taking the SIP, maybe second year some losses happen, maybe third year some losses happen, maybe fifth year some losses happen, maybe within 5 to 6 months only some losses happen. So who will take care of those things? If I'm doing from the banks or something like that, so maybe those people are able to help out you. See, I'm not denying banks want to suggest the good funds and all. They have their own limitations. They can't spend the time for the each and every person. As a generic way, they will tell. Right, if I'm going and spending for a lot of time, if I see our clients, right, they will spend a lot of time with us to understand how it is working. So what are the strategies we need to apply? Number of hours people also spending. Whenever they have the queries, they will keep on calling us. Right, if you are doing same thing with these banks or maybe what are the direct apps, they are giving the free services, right? So is it possible? All right. So that is what you need to think of. And even a lot of people there keep on doing the lot of videos in the YouTube. So like see direct the charges will be one form, and if you are taking regular the charges will be one form. Just I want to take one example from the money control only. See, I taken the one example from the SSBC multi-cap. So this is the direct plan, right? So maybe the expense ratio it is the 0.61% here. On an average, maybe it is maintaining the 0.72%, right? But if I take the regular, it's around 1.97 or 2%, it is minus it. See, maybe 1% or maybe 1.3%, something the difference came for this particular fund. Maybe if you are taking different funds, the charges will be vary. It is not the fix. Even HSBC, within HSBC itself, the charges are not same. Right? If you take the different fund, the charges will be different. I mean, expense ratio. Right? So this little bit expense ratio only that is coming as the some kind of benefit to the advisors, whoever advising you when you are coming with the regular. Right, with this 1% or maybe little bit more than 1%. Okay, it's not a guarantee every time you will get the 1%. Right, that depends on the fund type I'm taking. Even some places you probably we are getting 0.5 only. These are all yearly percent. It's not the per day or per amount purpose. Okay, for your best information. these expenses ratios and all, it is mentioning for the yearly purpose. That is what we are keep on telling the with this kind of lesser charges only, we are getting the help from the professionals from the company, like fund managers, research analysis teams, right? So all the helps we are getting from the very less expenses here. Okay, so see, if I take the just 1 lakh investment, maybe monthly you people are doing the 10,000. Per after 1 year, 1 lakh, if you are taking a major portion of 1%, probably the advisor is getting. How much maybe they are getting? You can calculate, no? How much they are getting. For 1 lakh, what is the 1%? If they're really getting 1% per year, okay. As I told, based on the funds, even lesser than that, it will come. It's not every time they will get the 1%. Okay. So see, maybe if you are continuing for the more years, see, there is a lot of videos, right? If they are continuing for the 10 years, you are continuing for the 15 years, so probably even advisor also getting the more amounts. Whoever suggesting that videos, right? So what is the statistics it is telling, right? Majority of the investors, out of whatever the investments happening, 90 to 95% people, okay, within 1 to 1 year only they are coming out. If it is a profit or if it is a loss or whatever it is, maybe. Right. Then what basis the these kind of benefits or commission or maybe whatever it is people are calling, how the advisors will get, on what basis they will get. Okay. So with this small amounts also, see, advisor is dedicatedly working for you. They are spending time for you to have the proper financial plan. Okay. And to consider the different kind of funds for you, and considering the different risk factors and your age factors, what is duration over here, which will be suitable for you, which won't be suitable for you, how long properly we need to keep that particular fund, whether it is short-term goals or long-term goals, right? So by considering all these factors, so advisor is trying to give the more profits to you. Okay, it's not the case simply they are looking for the their benefits. Okay, so even we are also maintaining companies, right? Like Enjoy Wealth, these kind of companies we are talking where we have the tie-ups. They are also maintaining the branches across India. We are also arranging a lot of awareness sessions. We are also calling a lot of company CEOs, lot of senior people, veteran people, to provide a lot of awareness programs to the people. Right? We have the customer cares. Right. So this much things are happening with your less percentage of the expense ratios number. Okay. So the other question it is coming, the what is this expense ratio? Right. See, whatever the investment we are doing, whatever the NAV, according to that, automatically by reducing the stamp duty charges, whatever the 0.005% it is there, rest of the entire amount is becoming for the investment only. That is the best part in the mutual funds actually. If you are taking ULIP schemes and all, see, majority of the people comparing with the ULIP schemes, right? So ULIP schemes and all, there will be a lot of different charges. That benefit is different, and this mutual funds benefits is different. So we are not supposed to compare. Maybe the concept is same there, like both the places they are investing in the companies. Okay, but the way of working it is different, and the regulator is also different here. Okay, so your entire amount is investing here. Then where the profits the AMCs will get if your entire amount is investing there, right? So from this expense ratio only, so the AMC is also getting the benefit, whoever the funds they are offering, right? So these and all the calculations they will be do in the daily basis, even though the percentage is mentioned for the per year, whatever the expense ratios or total expense ratios, whatever the terminology it is mentioning there. We don't want all those jargon, simply way we will take it up. Okay. Per day basis, they will calculate, and after their calculations, after the maintenances, whatever the things, whatever the profits they got. So by considering all those things only, they are distributing to the investors like us. That is what the calculation of NAV actually. Why daily the NAV changes are happening, whether it is increasing or decreasing, whatever it's doing. Right, that is a daily basis. It will happen at the end of the day around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Each company will declare the what is the NAV for that particular day for that particular scheme. That is the SEBI rule. Every company has to follow. Okay, fine. Hope you understand. So whether we need to go with the direct investments or maybe whether we need to go with the regular investments, and what is the importance and role of the certified and right financial advisor. So you need not to think out what is advisor is getting. That's their headache, whether it is profit for them or not, by spending this much time and all, by giving proper financial plans to the investors like you. Okay, you need to think what is the benefit you are getting out of this. Maybe direct people generally they are getting 10 to 11% kind of returns, but we are trying to give them more than that, like 15% or 20%. So a lot of my customers already got, but even we are not telling. So you have to consider 20, 25%, 30% returns only every time. Okay, so they are able to take the risk based on our suggestions, and they are getting the returns like that. That's what person to person the things will be varying. Okay, so hope it has given clear cut idea to you why we need to consider direct, why we need to consider the regular, what is the advantages, and what could be the disadvantages. Okay, so it's a given clear cut idea. Hope I'm able to make you understand properly. Okay, so please subscribe to our channel and do the like and provide your valuable comments and feedbacks, and spread it across to the all your family members and friends as well, and help out to fulfill our mission. Right, what is our mission? So this awareness has to be spread across entire India and whoever Indian people wherever they are staying. Right, so I would like to have the participation of the people in the, I mean, entire India participation in the mutual funds with small amounts as well. Okay, thanks for your time. Thanks a lot.